I got turned up.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lady Falcon Basketball. We're going to start off with the JV game. I'm Sean Cockrell, and my color guy tonight is Mark Mode. How you doing, Mark?
I'm great. How are you, Sean?
Wonderful, wonderful. Ready for some Falcon basketball. It's basketball season. Cold outside, snow on the ground. Thanksgiving around the corner.
And it'll be 50 degrees on Thursday. Welcome to Iowa.
Exactly. I believe, Mark, who do we have returning for the JV team tonight?
The JV team tonight, there's going to be some. The returners are Megan Ryan, Savannah Swanson, and Haley Engler. Not many. Not many are returning. We have a couple of older girls that have joined the squad and are playing JV. We also have a large influx of freshmen from last year's 8th grade team.
Well, that's great. That's great. I do apologize for my scratchy voice. I'll try to keep it lubricated with Gatorade this evening so I don't sound so horrible.
Today's starters, it looks like for West Burlington, are Savannah Swanson, Reagan Jones, Megan Ryan, Lexi Davis, and Morgan Flowers.
Looks like we're about ready to tip here, Mark.
And starting for Fort Madison, if I can get some numbers here, number 31.
Looks like Emily Mitchell.
Emily Mitchell.
Fort Madison gets the tip. Looks like number 45, Lee Johnson, on the point. Her pass to Shannon, back to Johnson. Throws it, try to get it down underneath to Mitchell. And shot for Fort Madison, rebounded by Johnson. And number 50, Savannah Swanson with a big rebound for the Falcons as we get started here. Megan Ryan to Alexis Davis. Ryan top of the key. Or no, that's Morgan Flowers, wasn't it?
Yeah, Morgan Flowers tried to go up the middle and couldn't hang on to the ball. Steal for Fort Madison. You really got to hold on to the ball. It's one of the things you really work on with JV players. Just fundamental skills.
And a pass goes over the head of number 23, Shannon. Ball to West Burlington. Moore takes it out. Bringing it up court is Alexis Davis to Flowers. Flowers looking for a pass into Savannah. Back to Flowers. Top of the key, girls. Find an open lane. Back to Flowers. Tries to get it inside. Traveling on. Was that Moore that traveled?
Yeah.
How do we say her first name? Ilya? Ilya Moore. Just getting acclimated to these names, Mark, so bear with me. Thanks. I'm glad you're up here.
Hey, that's all right. Steal by Lexi Davis.
Nice steal. Oh, just a little too hard on the layup.
That's a travel.
And a
Don't want to get up with the
travel
ball.
Number
Travel every
45.
time.
That was Lee Johnson with the travel. Gives West Burlington the ball right under their own basket. Ilya tries to get it into Savannah. Savannah looks like she could pull down some rebounds for this team.
Yeah, she's a second-year player. She plays for the varsity. She's on the JV level.
So Fort Madison brings the ball up.
Got to move your feet. Oh.
And a drive. Well, what was
Carrying the
called?
ball. Carrying the ball.
Carrying. So
West Burlington ball.
Here come the Lady Falcons. Pass to Megan Ryan. Down to Moore. Back out to Ryan. Trying to find a pass. Gets it to Flowers. And up for the shot. Davis went for the shot, the rebound, and the foul. So Swanson will go to the line.
I'm not really sure who that is because they've got 2 31s on their team.
They do. We're looking
and they're both
yep.
playing.
Well, I think they have a 31 JV. So there's Mitchell and Bailey maybe.
Well,
but there's 2 31s. Yeah. So it's Bailey and Mitchell. We don't know which one's which.
I believe 31 Mitchell committed the first foul for Fort Madison.
You know the young lady that just checked in for the Falcons?
Yes,
in the backcourt.
Number 40. That would be Adriana Mode.
Swanson with the miss. Still no score in this game. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Fort Madison brings it up. Pass to the left side. Dribbled in. Looks like they've got Johnson's running their offense. Gets it to the right side and up and in for Taylor Shannon.
Taylor Shannon with the first 2 points of the game, either side.
Nice little give and go.
We got a little bit of pressure on the point.
Mode with the dribble. Back out to Flowers. And double dribble called. Kind of like a little traffic jam there on the right side.
Great call by the official, Connor Taylor. He's one of the up-and-coming top referees in the area, graduate of West Burlington High School.
Looks like we have a timeout on the floor. 2-0 with about 3 minutes gone. What do you think so far, Mark?
You know, it's a typical JV game. A lot of mistakes, a lot of young players, not a lot of, just starting to work out their skill levels. And, this is where the basketball program grows. And, a lot of turnovers and, that's what you expect in JV games.
Well, they're here to learn, but also, to show Coach, hey, this is what I could do.
Yeah.
Maybe get a chance to play varsity down the road.
Absolutely.
And it's a game for us to get started for the season. So.
Absolutely. We got some new
Bring out the big guns
Madison.
for the varsity girls, right?
Yeah.
Looks like Fort Madison taking the ball out here.
Amber Dill Savers in for the Bloodhounds.
Shannon brings it up. That was number 15 that you were talking about, I believe.
Number
15,
Jasmine Jasmine Bass is in as well.
And Mitchell in the middle. And the other 31-31 and in for the basket. 4-0 now for Madison. A little press by Fort Madison here. Kind of flusters.
Another foul on
Alexis
number 23.
Davis. They did call a reach-in foul on her.
Yes, they did. Aliyah
Moore to take it out for the Falcons here.
And onto the court for Lexi Davis comes. Looks like Megan Ryan's back in the game.
Tries to find it. And another travel called on Morgan Flowers.
Again, those are the kind of things that you need to work out before you get to the varsity level.
Looks like Moore's going to take a seat. Number 10 comes in.
Number 10, Libby Logan comes in for Reagan. Number 24, Reagan Jones.
Libby Logan. Shannon. The jump ball between Swanson and Mitchell.
Should be West Burlington ball.
And I believe it is. Logan B taking the ball out here. For a JV game, putting the press on, that's really teaching those kids early.
Yeah, it is.
Good defense, and if you have quick kids and a good press, it will cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, it will.
Logan gets it into Flowers.
If you got a girl that can dribble. Flowers is known as a decent dribbler. I mean, it's that's pretty much what you're trying to do is get your best dribble of the ball and then get it up court and set up your offense.
Megan Ryan looks inside for Logan. Flowers gets it back. Reset the offense here. Over to Mode. Looking for a pass. Ryan. Tries to dish it down inside. Nice save by Mode. Down to Swanson. Nice pass.
It was a nice pass by Mode.
Nice shot, but in and out. Rebound, Fort Madison. It was a nice start of events down there, Mark.
Yeah, it was. It's nice to see. Bigger girls got to learn how to play down there and move. Just got to have that finesse touch when they get down and shoot underneath the basket.
And number 51 that's Dillsaver with the shot for Fort Madison. It's now 6-0. Libby Logan gets it down underneath, but she's outmatched by Dillsaver. Flowers, she wants to go in that lane. I think she should go on up for the drive. She kind of stutter steps.
We got Lexi
Open
Davis
lane, I
in
drive
for
there.
number 44, Megan Ryan.
Yep. They say look like Flowers had an open lane there to kind of finish her shot.
Yeah, or you don't know really what she was thinking from this vantage point, but I mean, her Swanson had her girl in a decent position. It's just that pass wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Alicia Estrada in for Fort Madison. And Dillsaver, who's one of the taller girls on the court, just puts that one in for Fort Madison. 8-0 now. Bloodhounds up big on the Lady Falcons.
Well,
nice pass underneath.
You got to go right up with the shot if you're that close to the basket.
Yep, Flowers, she didn't know whether she wanted to shoot or pass it back and called for the travel. So did you mention mistakes here in this first quarter?
Well, keeping in mind this is the first game of the year for either one of these teams, so.
And Dillsaver,
nice.
Another layup from the right side, and
foul's gonna be on number 15.
15, yep, be the third foul.
Paige Leffler, or no, I'm sorry, Jasmine Bass.
Jasmine Bass, and it's the second or third foul on the team.
It's team foul 3 and first for Bass. We got a lot of substitutions.
We have both 31s in now.
Excellent. Way to confuse us.
All right.
Still the press on. Mo with the ball in.
Mo brings it up. Nice dribble by Mo, left side. Nice shot, blocked. Foul called on number 53. Team fourth. That's Emily Powers. Yes, Emily Powers. Blocking foul.
Interesting factoid, Emily Powers' sister, Cassidy, goes to school here.
Interesting.
Well,
there'll be a lot of fun facts this evening, Mark,
yes.
I'm sure. Fun facts always make for a good time.
First point tonight for West Burlington, Adriana Mode at the free throw line, making her first one of 2.
And that's a proud call by Dad. Awesome. Oh, it's all right, Dad. She got one. We are on the board, 10-1. And here come the Bloodhounds. West Burlington needs to stiffen up their defense. Make the Bloodhounds work. I'd definitely watch Dillsaver down below. But that's Mitchell. Mitchell with the shot over. Air ball, and Bailey misses the
Aaron pass gives West Burlington the ball. Again, Fort Madison in a 1-2-2 press. And
a bad pass.
Right. And now foul on number 30, Lexi Davis.
That was a good foul if you're going to foul. I mean, that was a for sure easy layup, and she got it. Looked like all ball, but of course they're going to call more. And one of the 31s shooting for, it's either Bailey or Mitchell. In for West Burlington, number 44.
I'd say that's probably Bailey.
Megan
I'm going to assume Mitchell's the one with the taller of the two.
And she nails it. Sorry. 12-1 now for Madison on top. And Alexis Davis drives to the basket, misses, rebound for Madison.
That's one of the things the young girls got to work on are layups.
For Madison number 21 with the travel. That's Larson. So West Burlington basketball try to get some points on the board here. 12-1 in the waning moments of the first period. Ryan gets it into Mode brings it up court. Looking for a lane. Kicks it back
Good
out
job
to Davis.
bringing the ball back out and setting the offense. No need to press anything right now. Work on your offense.
Back to Mode to Swanson. Back out to Flowers. To Davis. Oh, bounce pass would have been a lot better right there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Again, young girls got to, need to understand when the best time for a bounce pass, chest pass, and over-the-head pass.
And they're just passing around, but they're getting a little excited on Fort Madison. That's 2 straight traveling calls. West Burlington needs to take care of business on these turnovers. They're giving the ball. Let's get some points. Mode brings it up court for the Falcons. Oh, and she's knocked down.
Wow.
No call.
No call on the tackle by Fort Madison.
Looked like a chop block. Looks like she's okay, though. Back to action. Bloodhound's back the other way. That's Shannon with the drive, up and in, untouched.
You got to
no
stop
defense.
that girl going right down to.
That's their point guard. You got to get on her. You got to stop her at the point.
You got to stop her at the point, but then again, you got to have help. The whole idea of modern day defense, whether it's man or zone, is help side, help. You help your player. It's a team defense. It's just not.
Oh, and Megan Ryan with another errant pass, but a nice grab by Flowers. Ryan.
We got a travel called.
Hold on, we got a call over here.
You can't tell with the travel call. I thought maybe there might be a foul call, but.
It must have been a foul because West Burlington still has the ball.
I think it was a jump ball.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. They didn't come over here and assign a foul to anybody.
All right, Ryan underneath. Gets it. Oh, and elbows flying here in the JV game. And Bailey.
Way to stop the progression of the ball.
And I do have to admit, Fort Madison's passing looks really good. Another jump ball.
This is going to go to Fort Madison.
7.9 seconds.
7.9.
Yeah. Buzzer beater right here in the first quarter. See if they can get the ball in. Nice grab by West Burlington. That was Mode. In for 2. How about that? Finished the quarter 14-3.
At least we're on the board.
We're on the board.
It's, we said it earlier, this being a JV game, this is where the girls are going to get better, work on the skills and stuff that they've, the coaching staff has noticed that they need to work on, best time to apply the stuff that, you see the mistakes you make in practice.
Well, I mean, JV is to groom the underclassmen, so the fact that they can go up to play varsity and succeed and also compete. 14-3, we get started for the second period. Coaches having their little conferences. We hope anybody wants to come out later for the varsity game as soon as this game is over. I think 7:30 is usually the start time.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock start for the JV and 7:30 for the varsity. Again, this will be the first, this is the opening night for basketball in the state of Iowa. And Fort Madison has come up to play West Burlington.
Yes, here at West Burlington High School.
Capacity crowd here, West Burlington.
Yes.
You might want to get up here really quick.
I will have a interview I did with Coach Price before the start of the varsity game. Going to give us highlights and ideas, what he has on tap for this season, and how good the Lady Falcon varsity team is going to be.
Starting out second quarter, Libby Logan, Lexi Davis, Morgan Flowers, Adriana Mode, and Ilea Moore, a complete freshman lineup for the Falcons.
And handling the ball well. Davis, Swanson,
questionable pass, but
and Fort Madison down underneath. That was Dillsaver getting the ball and taken away by Flowers.
Pushed down by Powers.
So Fort Madison with their 5th team foul.
Fort Madison out of the full court press for once. Wow.
Yeah, 14-3 they lead at the moment. See if West Burlington puts some points on the board. Davis to Mode. Down underneath.
That was a nice back.
Who is that, number 24?
Number 4, Ilea Moore.
Ilea Moore, okay.
I'm not quite sure what happened and how Fort Madison got the ball unless they called traveling.
And the shot.
No box out. One of the biggest things that I've seen in my coaching career is kids not boxing out the appropriate moments, nor boxing out correctly.
Dill Saver with the basket for Fort Madison, and then a steal by Shannon. Looks like she's going to go all the way. She does, off the rim. And Fort Madison just owning the basket. Oh, and a rough jump ball rebound, I guess you would call that. Flowers and Shannon. West Burlington ball.
I think this is Fort Madison's.
Is it?
Yeah, because we got the ball on the tip.
Okay. And Dill Saver's just grabbing the ball. Nobody can get to her. She's got the height
nobody's
advantage.
boxing her out either. We're not.
You put a body on her and get her away from the basket.
I mean, Fort Madison obviously has the height advantage in this ball game.
She probably has 8 or 10 of those 18 points.
Oh, absolutely.
Flowers looks for Logan. Nice job by Mode going after that ball, staying on it. And Davis with the shot. Oh,
got to take that shot. Now we got to get back down court. Nice hustle. Now we got to travel. That's a travel.
That's a travel.
We're rolling on the floor. That's a travel, but you can't tell a referee that.
And the shot by Fort Madison. They're just having a heyday down there.
Yeah, nobody's boxing out for West Burlington at all.
Need to set up on defense and try to keep them away from that basket.
We're going to time out West Burlington.
Coach has said he's seen enough. It's time for a timeout. So 5 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the second quarter. We got 20-3 as a score, Mark.
Unless we start making our baskets and moving the ball a lot better, this is not going to get any better. Fort Madison, I can guarantee you right now, looking at our girls and theirs, that's a true JV team. That they have out there. There's seniors and juniors for the most part, maybe some sophomores. You got to understand too that Fort Madison is a 4A school.
Yeah,
we're 2A, 3A school.
Right.
For girls
Absolutely.
basketball. So
it's. I'm a Burlington guy, so I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's understandable that they're going to be a little bit more mature. They've played basketball at the high school level a little bit longer. I mean, it's evident they dribble better. They do have an advantage in height. I mean, it's just
you could tell they're well coached. They have very good passing skills. Where our passing skills down here have kind of showed that a few bounce passes here, chest passes here, probably would have been better than kind of just a little lob and interception. So
very rarely do you use the lob unless it's set up appropriately to a girl that's down low from the wing. And you see those mistakes right there. We're not watching and we're not
focused and
stuff like that. And so you're going to get that though with the girls that we have out here. Even they bring in Kelly and
Kelly and
Chang, and she's again another freshman. And we have an entire floor of freshmen versus juniors, seniors, and sophomores.
We work on our passing. I mean, we look pretty quick.
And see right here, Kelly
Nice
should have
pass.
just turned and went.
Oh, nice save by Mode. Play some defense here, Falcons. Oh, what was the call here? Foul.
Mode stepped out of bounds and touched the ball. Automatic turnover. Or not turnover, but stoppage of play because there was no turnover.
Oh, and a nice
There it
errant
is.
pass. Here come the Falcons.
We get
Davis
the ball
with the
away.
drive. Oh, Mode, nice rebound. Got to turn and get good shots, ladies. Nice defense. Good hustle.
Nice hustle by Mode. You know, that's another thing with young girls. They play junior high basketball. It's more like a 1980s UNLV. You know,
Right.
run up and down the court, and it's, you know, there's no stopping and shooting, you know, using appropriate form and things like that. So, you know, it's kind of a grin and bear it kind of thing right now. And it's so early in the season, too. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially for these freshmen who haven't played at the high school level.
Yeah.
And Dillsaver with another basket, 22-3 now.
Dillsaver's got to at least have 10, 12 points right now.
Davis, nice pass to Chang. Looking at baseline, and number 45 gets her hands in there. Johnson hits the ball out of bounds. Libby Logan to take it out for the Falcons. They're showing a little more life here into this second quarter.
Well, I will say this about the freshman girls.
Oh, and a bad pass.
They hustle.
Davis, Mode with a shot off the rim. Estrada with the rebound. Kicks it out left side. That would have been a 2-point shot. Chang with a nice rebound. Nice rebound by the Falcons there on
nice
the
backside rebound. Get the ball up. Now we've got the ball.
Chang
setting up an offense.
Davis to Mode. Way to communicate, ladies. Way to move. Nice shot by Davis. Oh, and it's like there's a lid on that thing. That's the third shot she's made or tried, and yeah.
And if we would have just got position for the rebound, it would have gone out of bounds. Senior Cami Salvador in the game now. Cami first year coming out for basketball.
Nice. She get a pair of fresh legs and help these girls put some points on the board. Chang to Salvador. Salvador's looking for some help. Gets it back out to Mode. Flowers back in. Chang to Logan. Chang with a shot. Oh, a little too hard. Nice rebound by Flowers.
By the shortest girl on the court, Morgan Flowers. Nice, put it up right away.
Way to be there. It's 2 good rebounds by the Falcons. And a little defense. Here come the Falcons. Mode on the fast break.
How is that not a foul? I mean.
Back out to Chang. To Logan. Go for the
drive.
drive.
The ball, you get it down that far, you've got to shoot the ball.
Yeah, you can't stop and can't walk either.
Well, if you're going to stop, you might as well go up for the shot.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, that, again, showing our inexperience. You know, when you get it down there in the lane right next to the basket, you've got to go up and shoot it. It doesn't matter how tall or short you are. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are.
22-5. Here come the Falcons. Davis to Chang. Underneath the Salvador. Back up to Chang. Davis. Flowers with a shot. And too hard.
Somebody's got to get down the court and stop the progression of the ball. Good job, Kellyan.
For Madison again. Driving. Oh, and a foul from Flowers. It's going to be a shooting foul. That's Paige Leffler. No, Jasmine Bass at the line for the Bloodhounds. And she misses the first one.
Reagan Jones coming in the game for Kelly and Chang. Reagan, another senior coming out for her first year of basketball.
That's
Reagan Jones right here, number 40.
No, that's your daughter, isn't it?
No, they did. Adriana Mode back in the game. I didn't know she went out.
I said you kind of confused me, Mark, but it's all good.
That's all right. I'm old and senile.
And our comedy show will last through the varsity game. So we hope everybody who is watching this junior varsity game.
Yeah, we'll be here all week.
We will.
Try the veal.
Exactly. Libby Logan into Davis. Kicks it over to Mode. Into Salvador. Salvador looks. Mode takes a look. Nice shot. Oh.
Follow your shot, another.
And nice
but
rebound.
Comes back and
Flowers finds Davis. Davis. Back over to Mode, to Logan. I think she rushed that pass just a little bit, but Falcons kept control.
Flowers for Fort Madison and more for West Burlington to come in the next stoppage of play.
I'll tell you what, the Falcons' passing's got better this second quarter. Oh, nice shot, but too short.
Instead of moving backwards, Mode should be going towards the basket following her shot because nobody's really going for the ball.
For Madison with the drive, and that's Bass. He's fouled again.
That's going to be on Lexi Davis, number 30.
It'll be the third foul on West Burlington this half. Bass to the line to shoot 2.
And that is Davis's. He called it on 34. He called that on KB Salvador. That'll be her first of the game.
And yeah, I believe so.
And we've got 3 coming in for Fort Madison and 1 incoming for...
More back in for West Burlington. Salvador takes a seat. And my voice is gradually getting better, which I hope everybody at home appreciates. I know I do.
Nice box out by Davis to get in position to take care of that. Now we got a nice...
Set it up. Nice pass underneath the Moore. Back out to the top of the key. Mode left side. Down underneath the Moore. Back out to Mode. Davis. Moore with the shot. It's kind of a
That's going to go for
hurried shot. If she'd have squared up, she might have had a better chance. 22-5 your score with 1 minute left here in the
Fort
first
Madison
half.
Hall of Famer Dill Saber back in, who scored probably 98% of their points.
Yes, she has. But she's probably one of the taller girls on the team.
Yeah.
And looks like a strong force down below.
Oh, absolutely.
And a travel on Estrada. So Fort Madison gives up the ball. Libby Logan to take it out for the Lady Falcons. We hope you're enjoying this first game of our season. Again, this is the JV game. About 7:30, we will kick off the Lady Falcon varsity basketball season against the varsity Fort Madison Lady Bloodhounds. Are in the house tonight. We hope that we get a good crowd tonight. It's always fun when there's a large crowd, especially for communities that are close. You know, they tend to travel well.
Yes, they do.
I mean, Danville and Notre Dame, those are usually fun games.
Yep. Nice play on Swanson's part.
That's right. Same team, ladies. Let's get it back.
Ilea Moore with the great save.
Yes. Gets her big hand up there. Mode with the shot. Oh, short left. Last waning seconds, 5.3 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Dill Saber not really paying attention. She was all alone underneath the basket again. Kind of like it's just typical, you know, turning your back to the basketball
and trying for a last second shot. 1.1 second left in the first half. 22-5 mark is the score.
Morgan Flowers with the not even quite half court shot, and then fouled the girl.
Fouled with 0.2 seconds left.
At least they're not going to give her a shooting foul for that.
Oh, nobody really got in foul trouble this first half. I mean, 5 for Fort Madison. So we didn't even get in the bonus or double bonus.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first half. The score is 22 for Fort Madison, 5 for your Lady Falcon JV. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes start the second half of this JV contest. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you in a bit. And we are back here. About 1 minute, a little under 2 minutes left before we start the second half. What do you think, Mark?
I don't know. It looks pretty rough out there with just the way things are going. It's so early. They're not. They only have to go up now.
Right.
So you see what they do wrong during the game tonight. Try to fix it over the course of the season.
Absolutely. I did notice at the end of the second quarter there, they were throwing the ball a little better.
Yeah.
A little sharper passes, amped up their defense. So maybe we'll see something here in the third quarter and make a run at this lead of Fort Madison, 22-5. So 1 minute left, and we'll be back to basketball. We hope those of you who are watching tonight are enjoying the West Burlington webcast. Of course, we will bring you the varsity game, Lady Falcon opening night here at West Burlington High School. And I believe we have at least half a dozen viewers tonight, Mark. So,
ooh, really?
We got a big crowd.
Big crowd online.
I'm sure it'll grow come varsity time. So,
I always wondered how many people actually tuned into our
I know it's usually
online viewing.
Several more during football season, but I enjoy it. I'm glad that they've asked me to come over and do it. Like I mentioned, I'm over at Burlington Bees baseball during the summer and do the PA over there, but it's nice to be doing this as well. I love sports in general, and go Falcons.
Looks like West Burlington's getting the ball first here at the beginning of the second half.
Miss Libby Logan to take it out.
Our starters are Logan, Davis, Mode, Flowers, and Moore for Fort Madison. We've got Bill Saver and Shannon.
Looks like Mitchell,
Johnson,
Bailey.
Johnson and Bailey.
And nice pass by Flower into Flowers. Logan fights for it. Jump ball.
It's going to go Fort Madison's way.
Yes, since West Burlington had the ball to start the half. So Fort Madison brings the ball up. Shannon dribbling it up for the Bloodhounds.
Dead ball.
Out to top right side. And then back to the passing machine the Bloodhounds showed in the first half. And just a little push, a little hip, and in for, I believe that's Mitchell that we thought the taller of the two. Davis to Flowers. Over to Mode. Left side. Kicks it back out to Davis. Flowers. Davis looking for a passing lane. Kicks it over to Moore. Back over to Flowers. To Davis. Still trying to find a lane. They're playing good defense. Looks like a 2-3 zone is what they've been lined up against. Moore with a nice shot.
Nice fadeaway.
Nice shot. All net. 24-7 now. Little pass, and Moore gets it in the middle. Here come the Falcons. Flowers tries the turnaround pass.
Liam Moore there with a very reminiscent of Larry Bird fadeaway jumper.
There you go. Moore kicks it over to Flowers. Back up to Mode.
Like Davis with the open shot.
Oh, Davis cannot make a shot tonight. She's had good looks 4 or 5 times and in and out every time.
We got another jump ball. West Burlington underneath the basket.
Logan bring it out for the Falcons here. To Davis. Baseline shot and in. Finally for another 2 points. 24-9 now. So here come the Falcons. 6 unanswered points, and here we go. 24-9 here in the third quarter. They got to be pretty excited coming out.
Poor Madison coach quick off the bench with that timeout because that 4-2 run we're on right now scared him.
Well, that like I said, Davis has been trying to shoot all game. Good looks every time, but in and out.
Yeah.
So she finally got one to sink. So maybe we'll get her on a roll, get back in this game. For JV, like you said, 24-9. It's not a unattainable score. It is basketball.
Yeah. But the girls got to play a lot better defense than they did in the
Yes.
first half, you know. Don't know if they're prepared to do some three-quarter, full-court, half-court press. But, I mean, if they're going to have to do things like that if they want to get back in this ball game. They just can't hope and pray that Fort Madison stops shooting.
Right, because they're going to,
This Dill Saver stops shooting or making her shots.
And then Mitchell. And a nice defense by Flowers. And they call a foul. Foul called on Fort Madison. On number 23, I believe, Shannon.
So now we're in a 1-3-1, three-quarter court defense for Fort Madison, West Burlington.
Flowers to Davis. Back to Flowers.
There it is.
To Moore.
Beautiful.
Nice pass. Nice give and go, but
that's how you beat that defense. Quick passes and then attacking the basket. Just
Moat
can't put the
shot
ball
just
down.
a little too hard. And a turnaround. And for right now, Fort Madison can't make a basket. West Burlington needs to take advantage of that. Davis to Mode to Logan. Underneath the Moore, wide open.
There
yes.
you go. That's what
you got to
gotta
make those
do.
high percentage shots. So Moore takes us back up 24-11. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Travel, turnover for Fort Madison. This is where we have got to start taking advantage.
Absolutely.
Every time Fort Madison turns the ball over, we have got to have
At least, a basket.
a bucket.
And West Burlington has come out of the gate here like gangbusters, 24-11 now.
We're on a 6-2 run right now.
Flowers brings it up for the Lady Falcons and tries to put it up top, blocked, and here come the Bloodhounds. And she just dribbled right out of bounds. I wonder if she thought the white line was out of bounds. She thought she was still in bounds. It was, yeah. Here come the
You got to take advantage right now. If we want to chip away at this lead, we've got to take advantage. We've got to
Flowers
attack the basket.
to Davis. Mode. Looking for a lane. Gives it back to Flowers. Girls underneath need to move a little bit. Give these girls a place to pass it. And that was the ill-advised pass. And Bass tries to save it. Still goes out of bounds. So West Burlington will get the ball back. I say our two girls underneath just kind of standing around, Mark.
Yeah.
They need to move around, give the girls passing lanes.
You know, to get girls to move around on the basketball floor is a lot harder than it sounds. You see it all the time in girls basketball that they just stand and wait for the ball to come to them, and it's such a game of momentum and movement, and it's kind of honestly it's pretty hard to get girls to do that.
And a bad pass. Fort Madison gets it, but dribbles it right out of bounds. So West Burlington will get it back.
Or Madison back into again 1-3-1.
Here comes Davis bringing it up for the Falcons. Pretty much the same five since the beginning of the half. Oh,
Looks to be
had one. That's
Kelly and Chang in for Adriana Mode.
Gracie
Gracie Lang
Yes.
is in for Ilea Moore.
I actually know Gracie Lang. I coached her in softball for several years in the Burlington Little League.
Mm-hmm.
And Fort Madison tries to get it up and in, and they do. Dill Saver over Lang and in for the basket. Flowers brings it up for the Falcons. She's standing right on the middle line. A foul called on Shannon. It's got to be her second or third. Team second. Timeout, Falcons. Well, we got an exciting little game here in the third quarter.
Can't argue with this. We've scored more points up until right now than we have in two full quarters. I mean, it's nice to see. But you got to take advantage when you steal the ball or the
Yes.
ball's turned over, and we're just not doing that. I mean, it looks a lot nicer, 26-11 than it did 22-5, but it's not going to get any better if we don't start, capitalizing
Right.
on their turnovers.
Right. 26-11 with 3 minutes 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Lang to take it out for West Burlington.
Engler in the ball game now.
And Chang left side with a jumper and in for a nice 2-point basket. 26-13. We cut the lead in half. For Madison.
Fort
Gets the ball
Madison
around.
definitely moving the ball around a lot better than West Burlington.
Yes.
But they
Although
just throw it away consistently.
Their passes look so good in the first half. The second half, they have been kind of errant.
True.
And a shot and a rebound by Bass gets it back up. Bass is just owning the board there. Right over Lang and Davis for the basket. 28-13 now for Madison. Chang, top of the key, looks left to Davis. And Davis with a shot. Nice shot. We'll take that. 28-15. I think she's finding a rhythm mark.
A little tit for tat here. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop them from scoring, and it's just Dilsaver's in the game, and we gotta get in front of her. You just can't defend her from behind.
And Lang trying to put a body on her, gets it away from her, and Davis comes up with a rebound. Flowers to Davis.
A lot of standing around for West Burlington.
You said that's Engler, number 20.
Yeah, number 20 is Engler.
Chang with another shot. Oh, and
Nobody
off the rim.
going. We had one white shirt underneath the basket, and she was out of position. Nobody's
Ball
going
leaves
for
the
the
hands.
rebound.
People need to converge on that basket. Bass goes up for the shot, and nice rebound by Davis. That time, two of them boxed her out,
Yeah.
and they were able to get the rebound. And ball gets kicked out of bounds.
Then the ball game comes number 34, Kami Salvador for Lang.
And a few other substitutions for Fort Madison. 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. This game's going pretty fast now. Now that we got some scoring here. And shot. 2-pointer.
Engler for the
Right.
shot. Nice.
And I believe that was 2 points. So
Yes.
28-15
17.
or 17.
Cut the lead down to 11.
And an air ball ended up in the hands of Davis. Nice dribble pass.
We got an advantage on the floor if we can get her to the basket.
Oh, and Engler with the basket underneath. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. And a jump ball, which should go to West Burlington. No.
Looks like it's going Fort Madison's way.
Yes. 28-17. 1 minute, 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Estrada with the ball for. She walks. So, Fort Madison kind of looks like West Burlington did out of the gate, Mark.
Sure. Then we got
Mistakes,
the
bad
Twin
passes.
Tower 31s in the ball game again.
31 and 51, yeah. Probably close to 6 foot tall, both of them.
Mode returning in for 54 Morgan Flowers
Morgan
with
Flowers,
123 left.
she's earned a break. She's been running, between her and Davis, have been running like crazy out there. Doing a good job on the guard position. Mode as well. Good ball handling. Salvador takes a look, kicks it back out to Mode. Chang gets it, holds on to it, tries to find a lane and intercepted, but Mode's there to get the ball back.
Could be advantage here if we can just pull it into the basket.
Have a good shot choice here. Nice pass to an open Chang. Oh, Chang should have taken a shot. She was wide open. Davis to Chang. To Engler. Oh, off the rim.
Nobody going for a rebound at all.
No rebounding at all.
No following your shot, no rebound.
So here come the Bloodhounds back the other way. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter. And Dill Saver again.
Nobody
just
coming
owning
close.
The board because nobody could get to her.
Nobody boxing out the tallest girl on the floor, just giving her the rebounds.
And Mode kicks it down to Salvador. Back up to Mode. Davis to Mode for the shot. Oh,
Follow
6
your
seconds
shot.
left. Out of bounds. West Burlington gets it back. 4 minutes or 4.3 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
You're going to really want to try and work the ball out. You're going to get no other further shots. So the first girl with an open shot needs to take it.
Absolutely. Davis.
Engler.
Engler's coming in shooting. She hasn't made any, but she's been shooting. 30-17, so a little more respectable score than the one at halftime. What do you think, Mark?
You know, it looks, we've went from, we've cut the lead from 17 down to 13. We're going to have to get a lot better turning turnovers into points if we're going to catch them. But then we got to also play a lot better defense down low against this Dill Saver girl, because if you don't try to box her out on rebounds, we're never going to get a rebound. She's going to get second and third shots, just like she's done all game.
Absolutely.
But that last quarter was a lot better than what we saw in the first half for West Burlington.
Good looks, good shots, dropping in the basket. 30-17. 8 minutes left in this ball game, and then we'll have our Lady Falcon varsity game after this. And it sounds like my voice is slowly coming back, Mark. Haven't scratched your ears too much.
No, you haven't. In fact, it's a lot better than it was when you walked in the door. I mean,
everybody's getting the crud that's going around, and I'm on the back side of it, but still, 'tis the season, right?
Yeah, 'tis the season, and please don't give it to me.
Oh, I won't.
Okay, we're starting off with this fourth quarter with Logan, Davis, Flowers, Moore, and Mode. Same lineup at halftime.
Davis to Mode, right side. Tries to kick it down to Logan. Logan gets two hands on it, but I believe that'll go to Fort Madison. Good hustle to the ball. That's one thing I've seen here in this second half. Nice little crowd for the JV, into the JV game. I hope we can get a good crowd for the varsity game. Oh, and a nice defense on, I believe that was Flowers, knocked it out. Mode tries to get the left side there. Gets back. Oh, and Flowers tries to push it. It's intercepted by Fort Madison. Johnson and ends up to Bass. Dill Saver just like practice down there.
Just
nobody can get up and
box
her out.
Bad defensive positioning.
Nice pass. Oh, and a bad pass down underneath to Moore.
Someone's got to stop that ball. She just dribbled coast to coast, and you just can't let that happen. Somebody's got to come up, stop the progression of the ball, and allow everybody to get back in defensive position.
Moore with a nice rebound, but is fouled. So West Burlington will have the ball. 32-17, your score. Let's see if the Falcons put some more points on the board here. Mode to Flowers, over to Davis, back to Mode. Looking for a lane. Girls need to move around. There you go. Davis gets it out to Flowers. Boy, Fort Madison's playing a smothering zone, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
Not giving them any lanes. I think you have to make your own here. Flowers. Back. Timeout. Timeout, West Burlington. 6 minutes, 14 seconds left here in this JV game. Still 32-17.
Kind of a slow start for the fourth quarter. I mean, we've gone almost 2 minutes here, and really the only score has been a deal saver, rebound for 2
Right.
points. And, again, a lot of back and forth, a lot of turnovers. That's what you see during JV games.
The crowd's starting to file in for the varsity game, which will be not too long after our game here. 6 minutes, 14 seconds left. According to Coach Price, they got an exciting team. They have several returners, a couple of injuries at the moment, but by Christmas they'll be healthy, he says, knock on wood, and competitive. Which I do have a interview I'll play about 15 minutes out from the start of the game. Libby Logan to take it out for the Falcons. And that one gets away, so Fort Madison will get the ball coming the other way. Shannon brings it up for the Bloodhounds. And a nice steal by Davis up for the drive. Oh, and a little too hard on the shot, but a nice rebound by Flowers. Davis, another ill-advised pass where, something like that, a bounce pass would have worked perfect.
Sure.
Little dish and go, or whatever you want to call it, give and go.
Got to turn turnovers into points.
And she had position down there, too, had she got the ball to her. And that would look like a travel, I was going to say. Little stutter step.
Little Texas two-step there.
Exactly. Logan to Davis. Here come the Falcons. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game. And a steal by Shannon. Nice defense by the Falcons. Davis gets the ball back. And a jump ball back to West Burlington.
And the non-grappling jump ball has never ceased to amaze me when officials call that.
Not the foul, but a jump ball. So,
I mean, I can understand when you wrestle around with the ball and they're on the ground and stuff, but there was no.
Nice shot by Mode. Moore puts it back up, tries to fight for the rebound. Ball goes back to Fort
Again,
Madison.
another opportunity to score goes by the wayside. Open shots are missed, and basket shot right underneath the basket just aren't going in.
Shannon brings it back up for the Bloodhounds. To Estrada, back to Shannon. Down underneath the Dill Saver. Hey, she missed one. Oh, we got a little defense on her.
Wow,
good
we got
job
a little
on Moore.
box out as well.
Leah Moore with a good good box out and defense underneath. So she's learning, and hopefully that'll carry over to the next game at Cardinal, which I believe is tomorrow. Mode back out to Chang. Nice hands by Mode. Nice shot. A little too hard. Moore boxing out again. It's good to see her boxing out back-to-back there. Salvador in for Logan. You see Aaliyah Moore. I think she's got potential as a freshman, Aaliyah Moore.
Comes from a very athletic family. Brother's one of the top running back recruits in the entire nation.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully with a lot of development and off-season work, this freshman class can lead them into another
That'd be great.
renaissance time of Westbrook girls basketball.
That'd be great. Well, they've definitely turned it around here in the second half. Got to tip my hat to him after kind of a defeating first half. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left in the game, and West Burlington trying to put some more points on the board here. Nice screen attempt. Back out to Flowers. Looking for a lane to Chang. To Moore. Moore tries to dish it into Flowers, but overshoots before Madison gets the ball.
You're just not going to get good play off
Right.
those low passes, cross-court passes. You've got to move the ball a lot better.
West Burlington playing good defense here. And a travel call.
Nice
on
travel
Estrada.
call.
So West Burlington basketball. They've been sitting on 32 for a while, Mark.
We've been sitting on 17 for a lot longer, but
well, I wasn't going to bring that up.
Well, right before, I don't know why officials allow this, but I mean, Dilsaver's been sitting in the paint, all night without, even one being called. I mean, if they're going to let her do that, I mean, that gives Fort Madison an advantage that we're just not going to get.
Flowers finds Chang. Chang looking for the open shot. Goes to baseline.
Can't go to the baseline and stop. Can't go to the baseline
on the line.
and stop.
Lost track of where she was. Stepped on the line, so.
We've got Engler in for Chang.
And here come the Bloodhounds. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left in this first contest. And shot missed by
Salvador. Can't hang on to the ball as it goes out of bounds on the rebound. And again, there's your play. Throw it into Dilsaver and let her throw a shot up.
And travel on Davis, who had a nice pass to Flowers, who I think was going to drive to the basket.
Gracie Lang in for Ilea Moore at the 3:07 mark.
32-17, which we've been here for a while.
I don't think we've seen any scoring for about 5 minutes from either team. Longer for West Burlington.
And Fort Madison scores on that little putback. Here come the Falcons. Flowers into Salvador.
The basket, Salvador. Oh, just can't hang on to it.
Dilsaver
That's
over the
all
back.
right.
Over the back. One good thing, no fouls on the Falcons here
Yes,
in the second half.
Kind of odd not seeing fouls at all on West Burlington. It seems that we lead the conference in fouls every year.
Lang bringing the ball in for the Falcons. Gets it into Flowers. Flowers
got to take that shot.
You do.
Whether you go up right away or whether you dribble back once and shoot, you just can't get the ball there and not shoot it.
Flowers with
Look
the
at
ball.
that, and she's open. Salvador opened the lane for it, just not happening.
And a shot up, but Flowers goes to help Salvador out with the rebound. Gets it back out to Davis. Davis, baseline. Oh, too bad.
The side of the basket.
And Bass the other way. And a foul called. I believe it was called on Flowers. And it'd be a shooting foul. So it'd be one, shoot two. Bass shooting two for the Bloodhounds. Last 2 minutes of this game. 35-17.
That's our first score in about 6 minutes. Connor Tillo, future Hall of Fame referee from the state of Iowa, on the great call on the foul.
And in and out. And West Burlington retains.
Nice tackle by Lang. No call.
On Estrada. Out of bounds, so West Burlington gets the ball here. See if we can get any points here in this last 2 minutes. 35-17. The JV Falcons are losing. But looking better in the second half than they did the first.
Oh, wow.
And that ball just left her hands quickly. Here comes Estrada for the Bloodhounds.
Larson all over Salvador, no call.
And nice grab by Flowers. Nice, just picked her pocket, and here comes Davis. Davis up, and that would have been
go.
No call. Nice no call there.
Get back.
Oh, yeah, you can't run with the ball. Bass got her feet were ahead of her pass, so here come the Falcons back the other way.
Let's see if we can get this thing stretched over 20. That'd be a nice Pierre Virtue for the Falcons here tonight. Score 20 points on the opening night.
Absolutely. Flowers down underneath the Salvador. Salvador lets the ball go and jump ball, but it's going to go to Fort Madison. 35-17. 1 minute and 9 seconds left here. Bloodhounds with the ball. Estrada. And a travel. Lots of traveling tonight.
Lots of traveling. Lots of poor passing turnovers.
But it is the first game.
It is the first game.
I think our girls, after that first half, the first game jitters were gone. They come out like gangbusters in the third quarter. I think that leads to promising. A nice lay-in. Nice pretty lay-in by Davis there.
Nice fingertip roll by Davis.
35-19. They got 42 seconds and
here
another
we go.
travel.
We could get over 20. That would be great.
Another travel. That was Jockum, I believe. And 38 seconds. Oh, and a bad pass. Flowers can't get to it. Goes out of bounds. Well, Coach Marston does have his work set out for him, but he's got to be proud of these girls in the second half.
3-point attempt here in the last 30 seconds by Fort Madison.
They get the rebound.
Very, very short.
Bass with the shot and in. So it's 37-19.
Here we go. 10 seconds to score 2 points. Get us over 20.
See if Davis can nail it here. She does. Nice. Oh, Salvador with the rebound.
Try to shoot. No one's going to call it at that point.
Your final score of the JV game here, 37-19. Fort Madison. Stay tuned. We'll be back here within probably a half an hour or less. Just keep tuned to our YouTube channel. We'll have the Lady Falcon varsity versus the Lady Bloodhound varsity. Your thoughts on this game, Mark?
You know, it's a typical JV lower level game. You know, very sloppy, very lots of turnovers. But the one thing I would say that looked great from the West Burlington point of view is 8 points in the first half. We've got 14 points in the second half for a total of 19. It'd been nice to get over 20, but we did see some improvement, and that's all you really want. Need to ask for from your girls. You know, come out at a certain time, improve on that, and I think that's what we saw tonight. So, great job, West Burlington Girls JV. Only going to get better throughout the year.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you here in about 25 minutes. Actually, 20 minutes for Lady Falcon basketball.